Alright, what's going on guys? I'm Divik and welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll be detailing 5 quality of life mods that you should absolutely be using. This is a spiritual successor in OAS to the 8 modded creatures that you should be using in Ark Survival Ascended. This now targets the quality of life mods, at least 5 of them in no particular order. I'm just having a bit of fun with it. Now, unlike before, I actually have loads of experience with each of these mods or have enough of an idea on how they work to say that they are really good. Alright, and again, no particular order with this one. We're just having a bit of fun here. Okay? Okay, let's do it. Up first on the list, we have the DER Dino Tracker by Haki von Bane. Coming out of the gate swinging, we have the DER Dino Tracker by Haki von Bane. Hate it. Having to spend hours on end searching for that one perfect high level tame? Dino Tracker will help you shave that time down by a mile. This mod will track down whatever a particular creature is, or wherever a particular creature is, no matter where that might be. In the ocean, in a cave, in the air, doesn't matter. The Dino Tracker will find it. Speaking of that, I do wish this mod would display location names or if something is in a cave, as there is no further text on screen aside from how many meters away it is or basic information like Trike level 150. Otherwise, I highly recommend this mod as I personally use it in everyday gameplay. It is also is worth noting that this mod can actually track the Dodo Rex, and I assume the Dodo Wyvern as well, as I do not currently have Scorched Earth on either one of my servers. This is a fantastic mod, I will say. I have been using it ever since I discovered it. Well, actually, it was for a while, I didn't even know the name of it, but when I did finally use it, it was a godsend helping me find so many creatures. I wish I would have had this guy during the Let's Plays, because, well, a lot sooner, I would say, because good grief, the amount of hours I spent just flying around trying to find creatures. And well, this mod just helped us out big time with it. It was great. And the second clip here is just another of me finding a creature with the Dino Tracker, and there we go. And also hilarious that it was a 150 trike as well. But anyways, yeah, that is the DER Dino Tracker. Link for that will be in the description below, so check it out if you haven't already. Up next, we have the AwesomeSpyGlass. Now, brought it back from ASA as the AwesomeSpyGlass from Chris Mods. Everyone from the PC scene should know this one. This is an absolute must for all mods. All information about whatever you're looking at is displayed. Players, dinos, structures, the whole nines. Helping you decide straight away if that 150 Rex with 54 points into weight is worth keeping. You also have free reign to decide what information you want on the screen, even turning off the aggression outline if you don't want it on, even changing the thickness of the lines as well. I honestly have nothing bad to say about this one. It's just that good. I will say though, if you log out with the Spyglass active, just hit the button it's on in the hotbar again to disable it and turn it back on to get the information again. It happens to me all the time, and I have forgotten to turn it off many times. Yeah, no, AwesomeSpyGlass is an absolute must. As I said, it is definitely a fan favorite. Like this, and you can see on screen, I'm able to see all the informations. And also, unfortunately, no, I did not have a Rex with 54 points into weight or melee, or wait, which one was it again? Into the weight, yes. I had a dragon with the 54 points into the weight, and I believe this is also showing all the different functions and whatnot. And you see the longitude and latitude that usually appears on the top left. Yeah, AwesomeSpyGlass is a definite must-have for anyone, especially if you're just starting out playing Ark for the first time. You want a mod like this one to kind of help you see the important informations and whatnot, and all the different settings and whatnot that you can have access to. But yeah, AwesomeSpyGlass is a definite must for anyone who wants mods on your server. Up next now we have another port over from ASC, and that is the Upgrade Station by Gazlol. I'm actually not sure how to pronounce that, but I'm assuming that's it. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but this does exactly what you think it does. upgrades items from primitive to the ascendant tier, as long as you have the resources in the inventory and enough to be able to upgrade the items in question. Thankfully, I have a stack mod that allows to reach up to 10k on any particular item, so I'm good there. But there's that. There is the augment station and blueprint station. The augment station allows you to increase and decrease damage, armor, heat resistance, and cold resistance, respectively. The blueprint station turns that ascendant Rex saddle you just upgraded and augmented into a blueprint for anyone to use. The final item for this mod is the salvage station. It destroys any unwanted items you collect from caves and tames. You know, the random primitive crap that you get from them. In fact, I'd like to call this thing, the salvage station, for example, a more affordable industrial grinder, as it is relatively inexpensive and easy to place down. Like with the AwesomeSpyGlass, I have nothing bad to say about this mod at all. It's great and handy when you can't get a blueprint and or item from drops caves. Highly recommend this mod to have your Ark experience be just a little bit easy. But yes, no, for some reason for the footage, I couldn't get any of the other stations to place. I don't know why. It was acting very, very funky. I probably need to just adjust my mod orders again. But yeah, no, it's totally fine, honestly. But I probably just need to do a restart or something like that. But the other stations, last I checked anyway, they do fully function, and you just have to be able to have the right stuff for it, and then you're good there. But yeah, upgrade station is a definite must. 10 out of 10, do recommend as stated. But let's move on to the next. Okay, up next, this one's a little weird. This one's a little funky to get footage for, but up next we have the TG stacking mods from Pait. I think that's how you say that. Again, I'm not too sure, but this one was what I mentioned in the upgrade station section. Oh my gosh, I almost couldn't say that. But this is the stacking mod by who I mentioned. There's actually 3 of these, depending on how high you want your items to be stacked in game to stack up, and I mean all the items. There's the 10k stack one that I mentioned with a 90% weight reduction on all items. There's the other 2 or 1k stacks with either 50% or 90% weight reduction on all items. Do I even need to explain this one? The stacks are up to 10k with kibble and ammos being up to half the amount, I believe. This allows storage of items to be less cramped, and those expensive blueprints are able to be crafted even more so. It is worth mentioning that if you add this mod after placing down crafting stations like the smithy and fabricator, they will need to be remade to be given the full effect, or in ASA's case, picked up and put back down. As well, if the mod is removed, all items created by it will also disappear, so keep that in mind. This mod also has element and element shards that can be taken between maps. I will put everything that this mod covers on screen for you now, and you can pause and check it out, everything that you need to know. But yeah, now, as I said, this one's a little bit more difficult to actually get footage for because I'm just basically showing stacks. Like, I don't really know how to really show it off, other than, hey, my stacks are up stupid high. Like, this is not one where it's an item or anything like that. It's a little bit tougher to really talk about or show for that reason, but in the same vein, you can see it better with the structures here. It is really, really good, and you know, items aren't as cumbersome and heavy as they would be otherwise, which, you know, is great. I like the weight reduction on all items. It's great. It's very, very helpful, and that's also how I'm able to get crazy amounts of metal with an ankylosaur with relative ease because, you know, stack mod. It's great. Definitely recommend 10 out of 10. Much like every other mod on this list. But let's get into now our honorable mentions, and then we'll close out today's video with the final mod of this video. Okay, so for this next part, we have the honorable mentions in the Super Cryo Storage mod by Bruno. We also have the what is the name of this one? The Primal Mod Structures and More, as well as the Dino Colorizer, which, oh, there it is right there in my hands. Yes, honorable mentions to all 3 of those. All 3 of these guys, very, very good. Colorizer is great for Well, if you want to give stuff a different paint job, you can do that. You can also copy and paste other colorations onto other creatures, and you can also revert colors from what they were to back to what they were or to something new, as I'm doing on screen right now. All three of these mods really good, but they don't compare to the last these ones are actually all part of the list, including the final one, which we'll get into, I believe, right now. And finally, the #1 quality of life mod that you should be using is Cyber's Structures Quality of Life Crossplay. Cyber Structures by Cyber Angel is S+ brought into ASA and then some. This is honestly the mod I've been searching for, as it is not only everything that S+ had, but it is even better in ASA. I recently started using this mod and already have a good handle on its capabilities. There's even more that this mod brings to the table, and honestly, I love it. Straight from the CurseForge page is this next part right here. With over 80 structures and recipes, it offers conveniences such as a mind wipe tonic that retains learned engrams and the ability to reset your tame stats if mistakenly allocated, and the recipes for converting organic polymer to standard polymer. Additionally, players can grind resources to craft items like black pearls. I also have to mention that the tech replicator and industrial structures like the forge and grinder are 70% smaller than the vanilla counterparts, meaning you can have even more stuff crafting and smelting at the exact same time, making life all the easier. Everything in this mod has INI configs, modifying things to suit your personal needs, and is actually fantastic. I personally won't be touching any of these as the default is good enough for me. If you loved S+ on ASE, I would 100% recommend this mod. This is everything that the enjoyers loved about it and so much more. You know, Cyber Structures, I don't think I actually showed it off in the footage here, but I'm more just showing off the items in this first part. But yeah, I'll go ahead and pop pictures on screen here just to show off the size comparison, even though I do have it in the footage here. But this is a fantastic mod. 10 out of 10. Do recommend. And I believe this is me showing off all the different structures. You probably noticed it by now, but I'm just scrolling through, showing off everything that has to do with this mod and everything, and then some. And then at the very bottom is those S+ exclusive structures that are well known, and then there's the size comparison. Actually, no need to cut because it's right here. There is the size comparison between the vanilla replicator and then the Cyber's one, which is obviously the smaller one. That size difference is incredible. I love it. Seriously, I do. If you're not using this mod, I definitely recommend it. Link in the description for real though. And I believe I pull out the vanilla forge right here. Yep, there it is. So you can then see the difference. But pretty much all of them are like that. So let's go ahead and close out this video, shall we? All right, that's it. A bit shorter than the previous one, but let's be honest. Any of the quality of life mods could have made this list. There's literally an army of mods on the CurseForge page that target different things. Then there's those that hit all the marks. All 5 of these mods will be in the description below. What are some quality of life mods that you play with or have on your servers? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one. And also, while I still have you here, thank you all so much for almost 2,300 subscribers. I believe we were 5 away last I looked at the number. Seriously, I am surprised. I am over the moon. Yes, 2,295 subscribers. That's madness. But yeah, thank you all so much. And yeah, I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Take care and have a good one.